Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Inside the Dressing Room powered by Extreme. I'm your host Dhaka, and the inevitable happened in Colombo, but a not so certain incident also occurred. To talk about both the incidents, I have Najmul Hossain Shanto with me. Sami, welcome to the show. The inevitable, we'll talk about that later, because the unexpected, expected thing. We knew, some of us, that this sort of things could happen. It finally happened. Of course, I'm talking about Najmul Hossain Shanto leaving the captaincy. You saw that coming. We discussed that in length in one of our previous shows. And personally, what do you feel? The ODI captaincy snatching from him worked here also? Had some influence in his decision regarding the test match also?
সব মশার বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষা দিতে এলো বসুন্ধরা এক্সট্রিম অ্যারোসল মশার বিরুদ্ধে এক্সট্রিম সুরক্ষা
First of all, we must quote the statement of Najmul Hossain Shanto that he mentioned. It's not related to that, and the decision was not an outburst of the previous thing. So let us not consider that particular thing that, because you have snatched my captaincy from the ODI format, that's why I have given up the captaincy of the test format. This is such a formal thing to say, and when you are a responsible citizen of the country, you are representing your country, you have to talk like that. But behind the scene, there might have some inside story, and the way Najmul Shanto celebrated during his century celebration in both the innings at Galle, that actually shows that he wanted to provide some information. He wanted to provide a statement that, you have snatched my captaincy, now here I am well back in form. And I think Najmul Shanto has been a prominent leader for Bangladesh cricket. I don't know, if you talk about the social media, he's a very non-popular character as far as social media is concerned. But considering his consistency and form in the ODI format, he has been the most consistent batter since 2023, 2024, and he has been the leading run scorer for Bangladesh. But I don't know why people consider his T20 form to his ODI format captain and test form. And also, the person has got a couple of centuries in two innings, in both the innings of at Galle Test. Even before that, I think he has scored most number of centuries for Bangladesh in last 3 to 4 years. So he has been delivering his best, although it's not that much up to the mark as far as test match cricket is concerned. But considering the entire scenario of Bangladesh cricket and considering the entire performance of Bangladesh cricket, I think Najmul Hossain Shanto has been one of the prominent batters for Bangladesh for the last couple of years. So whenever you have done something like that, that particular person, he's leading the side in ODI format and he's still captaining the other format as well. He's preparing for his team. He's preparing for the strategies which is required for the Sri Lanka series. He wanted to go for a meeting with the head coach, and as I knew that he had a meeting with the team analyst to make the strategies regarding the ODI format. So before that, when he got a sudden phone call, and he was informed by the cricket ops chairman that, you are no longer the ODI captain, out of no reason. Definitely, when you were considering Mehdi Hasan Miraj as a captain of any particular format, that particular format should be the test match format, because Mehdi Hasan Miraj, he has been doing well, he has been prominent from in that particular format. But as far as we are thinking about the ODI format, Najmul Hossain Shanto, he himself is the consistent performer on that particular format. So out of nowhere, the decision came, and it was not like you discussed with Najmul Shanto previously regarding this matter.
Sami, on that matter of fact, regarding this point that he was not informed, not discussed with, this has been a common phenomena for over the last 25 years in Bangladesh cricket. In captaincy, both things are not certain, and the captaincy job in Bangladesh has been very topsy-turvy. We won't find, I cannot remember any captain leaving ceremoniously. All the time.
Except Mashrafi bin Murtaza.
Then again, after the 2019 World Cup, what happened we all know. He led ceremoniously without any shadow of a doubt. But all the captains for the last 2 decades, 2.5 starting from our current BCB president, Aminul Islam, remember when he was stripped of his captaincy, till Najmul Hossain Shanto. What do you think? We failed to build a culture to back our captains like Australia does. You know, when Australian captain fails, the whole nation fails. You remember that incident when the sandpaper gate happened and Stephen Smith was, Tim Payne resigned as captain and Australian Prime Minister had to intervene and apologize to the whole nation that my captain and his team failed. I take some of the responsibility for it. Do you think we failed as a cricketing nation to build a captain's culture? What do you think about that?
I can remember a particular stint of Bangladesh cricket and it lasts for 5 to 7 years when Bangladesh cricket team did not have any vice captain. Can you remember the stint?
Yes, of course.
I think it was between 2015 to 2023, in between
exactly.
something. There was no vice captain at all. So what does vice captaincy means? You are preparing the future leader. You are preparing the future captain. And in the absence of the captain, the future captain or the vice captain will lead the team. But did we provide any kind of opportunities for to grow our future leaders? Suppose, let me give you an example. When our fantastic fives, they were in very prominent touch, they were in very good form. They used to play against South Africa, they used to play against Australia, they used to play against
England, New Zealand.
and also they used to play against Zimbabwe, they used to play against Afghanistan.
The same team.
The same team.
And also Ireland.
Exactly. So I was just researching the scorecards back in 2015, 2016 when Bangladesh beat South Africa here in Bangladesh. Bangladesh beat India in Bangladesh. After that, immediately after that, Bangladesh played against Zimbabwe. The same team played against Zimbabwe. So my observation is, during that period of time, if you could have bring Nasir Hossain in for the captaincy, you could have rested Tamim Iqbal, rested Shakib Al Hasan.
Experimented with a lot of things.
Exactly. So by the time, your backup team would have been very much prominent.
Well, Sami, it's very interesting that you are mentioning this. Right now, today, a test match happened between South Africa and Zimbabwe. South Africa fielded a second string side, so-called, and gave 3 cricketers their first test cap. And Keshav Maharaj is leading the side. So you see the thinking behind it.
That's what
test new blood, test new captaincy options. I exactly get what you were saying about it.
That's what Indian cricket team, they have been doing it for last 3 to 4 years. Rohit Sharma, he's giving up the captaincy of test match cricket or he will give up the captaincy of ODI cricket. But right now, India already has 4 to 5 players,
future captains.
4 to 5 players who has already tested the taste of captaincy. So they have Surya Kumar Yadav. He has already captained Team India. You have Hardik Pandya. He has already captained Team India. You have Shubman Gill. He has already captained Team India. I can remember a particular series against Zimbabwe when Abhishek Sharma got his debut cap. On that particular series, Shubman Gill was declared as the captain of Team India, and India lost the very first match against Zimbabwe. But they did not mind. They took it as an investment. Right. They took it as an investment. On that series, it was Tilak Verma, it was Shubman Gill captaining Team India, it was the left-handed batter I mentioned about Abhishek Sharma. So it was a newly shaped Indian team who gained experience, and also you were bringing the new leaders into the side who will be experienced. Right now, what will really happen, you have picked Mehdi Hasan Miraj as the captain of Bangladesh in the ODI format. I don't want that, but if Mehdi Hasan Miraj fails in next 1 year, what will happen next? You have your World Cup in 2027. So the scenario will be the similar one like it happened back in 2023. All of a sudden, the captaincy changed. You have brought Shakib Al Hasan into the captaincy stint, and then the entire mismanagement actually collapsed Bangladesh team. So what really is required that you have to build your future leaders. So vice captaincy, the term vice captaincy, this is very important, which we missed back in 2015 to 2023. And we are also missing that particular thing, that we are not just
preparing our captains
our
for the
captains
future.
for the future.
Right. Sami, very shortly, we're at the end of our show. Who do you see taking the mantle from Shanto and carrying Bangladesh forward, and for how long do you see it?
Definitely Mehdi Hasan Miraj is going to take that, no doubt about that. But my question is, who is going to take the vice captaincy? You have a temporary solution that Mehdi Hasan Miraj is going to take the charge, maybe for a couple of years, 3 to 4 years. I wish him all the best for his future. But alongside with that, you have to prepare your next captain also. Right. You have to prepare your backup captain also. If something like that, Mehdi Hasan Miraj was suffering from fever in the very first test at Galle, and if something like that happens, that Mehdi Hasan Miraj got injured, who will captain your side? So you have to think about those things as well, and your vision has to be very clear that, okay, we are targeting for next couple of years, and this person, he's going to take the charge for the Bangladesh team. And alongside, we are also preparing this and this player for the future leadership. Whenever it's required, he can deliver. He can deliver. And in football, we say a thing that any team who's very much eligible to win the World Cup, whose backup bench is very strong.
Right. So Bangladesh needs to have that strong backup bench. Right. Sami, I hope the BCB people and the general audience gets your message clearly. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Folks, that was another episode of Inside the Dressing Room powered by Extreme. I'll be back soon with more sporting topics and discussing issues. Till then, you take care.
For more updates, follow us on Facebook, subscribe our YouTube channel, get the latest update on www.daily-sun.com.